Hi everybody, welcome to predictions part 2. This is the chart of native that I spoke about in part 1. You see the Rashi chart, the Navamsha chart, the Bhavchali and the Hora chart. In the Rashi chart, you see the Lagna, the ascendant is Makara Lagna, ruled by Saturn. Lagnadhipati Saturn is posited in Thula Rashi and in the 12th house. So this proves the 10th is actually the house of profession. And Lagnadhipati, very strong, posited in Thula Rashi, exalted place. Saturn exalts in Thula Rashi. When I say exalts, it's very strong in Thula Rashi. And this means that he's going to be a ruler of masses. Saturn also has its positive side, and this is where Saturn will help him to be a ruler of masses. And moving on to the second house, you see Mercury and Sun conjunct here. This gives rise to a yoga called as Buddha Aditya Yoga. Second house represents speech, and Mercury also is for speech, so hence he's going to have excellent oratory skills. Also in the Bhavchali, Mercury has moved to the third house. It means is that he will have good amount of writing skills because the third house is for writing. And if you look at the third house here in Rashi chart, it's Venus is posited, and Venus is in a fantastic position. This is an exaltation position for Venus because Venus exalts in Pisces. And moving on to the fourth house, you see that Jupiter and Moon is conjunct. This gives rise to Gajakeshari Yoga, and Venus is 12th from Moon. That gives rise to a yoga called as Anafa Yoga. Moving on to the fifth house occupied by Ketu. Ketu happens to be his star lord. His star is Ashwini Nakshatra, and Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by Ketu. Ketu is in Jnana Karaka and Moksha Karaka, and fifth house is the Purva Punya Sthana. So you see Ketu there doing his job. And if you look at the eighth house Mars gives rise to Kujadosha, but Jupiter is aspecting Mars, so that is not a problem. And look at the Navamsha, that's the beauty, that's where you see the entire strength of planets. The Navamsha chart is usually not only referred for spouse, but also it is used to refer the strength of the planet, to gauge the strength of the planet as the native ages. So if you see a host of planets in Vargotama, what I mean by Vargotama is, if a particular planet is occupying a particular Rashi in the Rashi chart and it occupies the same house even in the Navamsha chart, then the planet is supposed to be in Vargotama, and the Vargotama planet shows extreme good strength. And you see Venus in Vargotama, you also see Rahu in Vargotama, and you see Ketu in Vargotama, and Mercury has moved to the Muna Trikona Sthana in Navamsha. This is the best position for Mercury. And that shows that he will have good amount of knowledge, good amount of intelligence even as he ages. Look at Jupiter and Moon. This is a fantastic position. Couldn't ask for more. Jupiter is exalted in Karkataka, and we all know that when Rama was born, Jupiter was in this house, and the Moon is in her own house. Again, Jupiter and Moon conjunct. This is a fantastic placement. Mercury and Jupiter in these houses is a fantastic combination. And please look at the Bhavchali. Since Venus has moved to the fourth house in Bhavchali, this confirms that Venus will bestow him with all the materialistic comforts. With this combination, Jupiter and Mercury combination with Lagnadhipati Saturn sitting in the 10th house, and the 6th house being ruled by Mercury. Again, 6th house is the house of your service and profession. And Mercury being in this position clearly indicates that he is going to take the dharmic direction. Saturn is the your karma karaka, and Lagnadhipati karma karaka, ruler of masses, is going to be a very famous personality. And we'll all look forward for this personality to come and show his face in front of us. Till then, I'll take leave, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed presenting it. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Thanks very much, and I'll get back with a new set of subject tomorrow. Bye-bye.